It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. Return coming from the 6, and the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 22 on 2nd down. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Deron Bland. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory.
Go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hurt.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Here we go, set.
Tight end going in motion here. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
18 rattlers. Set it. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
10 through 11. Come on, set. Warriors 70. Trap 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up.
You know, kid, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time, pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
They go play action on 1st. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw now. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panthers tracking 60.
Daniels on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got a man left. It's inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Okay, break.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final 1 in this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going ground game again here. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Throwing now, off play action. Vacates quickly left side. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Called in left side. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the ready.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. Let go.
Throwing now, Daniels. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Deputy.
Daniels back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Start.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Get it.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
18. Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels now. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Buying some time left. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Cardinals take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Go! Go!
Here's Daniels. He throws a bullet to the He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Let's go.
Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's trying another one deep. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
One last play before the break.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Throwing it just before halftime. He fires one deep down the middle. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Track.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. What a dive! I think he caught it! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Go, check. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Panther Street.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
They go play action on 1st. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They'll throw it again. Setting up the screen. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on second and short. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Bucs football and their season on the line here as they... Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Design bootleg here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Plowing up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 cards.
On first down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Smash, smash.
Second down now, 7 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80. 18 Pioneer. Ready,
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Get it. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's free up the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
From the 48. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Deron Bland has it! They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Third. Here we go. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
They give it to him again. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Ready up. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go, set.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
18, right here.
Looking for a throw here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And Slices into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown and knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate.